All right. Excited to kind of talk about the progress I've made on my Hex radial menu system. So it's really made of two major uh, widget blueprints. This radial build entry. So that's what my menu is made out of. Tons of variables on this thing. So we've got a class defaults here, row name, build cost, my build icon. These are just defaults right now. In my functions, I can set these to whatever. Uh, Display name, is it locked? Did I cancel it? Can I afford it? It's an important Boolean variable. If I can afford it, I want it to show nice and bright. If I can't, maybe darker color, if I want to show the cost or not, if I'm being hovered over or not, tons of different slate color variables for disabled, for hovered, for fill, for border, um, unaffordable colors, a few different text options that I could uh, display or not. Some background stuff. So lots of work went into that portion of it. But pretty much everything you see on here um, is changeable. So if I go over to my main menu in the designer here, um, here's kind of where it brings it all together. So right now I have four slots: top, right, bottom, and left. And in those is where I create those instances of these widgets. So I'll do that in my graph over here. So I have a custom event where I'll build radial entries. I will. All right, so here I just want to make sure I clear all entries just in case. I'll do that fresh every time I call this function. Um, so I'll create the top, right, bottom, and left widgets. So it's really cool. Right now I have two different buildables, which is what I'm using this menu for. Um, so when my character walks over it, it'll pop up this menu. Um, and hey, do I want to build a cover panel, a wall, or a turret of some sort? Um, so I have this create build entry from row. So I have a top row name. Right now, I just have a set default turret level 1. That's being grabbed from this data table here. So I have a turret level 1, so I can pass in my icon. Right now it's just a tower until I get some better um, turret images. The build cost. That's really the two things that I'm interested in. And same thing for my cover panel here. I have a little nice picture of a stone wall and have my current cost set here. Um, so it'll pull that data based on that row name. It'll kind of just go through, um, update, and update the looks. It'll pass in build cost, display name. I have this little function here. Um, Handle entry selected, which really is just the main thing it's doing is doing a server request build. So it goes to my build socket logic and passes in, whatever it needs to, the socket, that I've walked over, um, and what I've selected, those sort of things. And so it'll build either the turret or wall depending on what I've selected. So there's a little bit more to it than that, but that's kind of high level. Um, oh, actually, a couple other things I want to show. Those are my top and right are kind of my two build options, but also want to show, hey, if I have something I kind of want to show and hint at, but it's locked, I also want to show that. So I have a kind of custom event, create locked entry. And if I want to cancel out of it, have a create cancel entry. So really right now, Two of these four, right now I have bottom and left, is going to be, my bottom is locked and my left will be a cancel entry. Um, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'll go ahead and load my character into the map here. I'll step over one of my build sockets. And here we go. I've got my locked entry down here at the bottom, cancel here on the left, cover, and my turret here at the top. So there's my cover build. I'll let this build phase finish. No, actually I can't build because I'm not in the build phase. Let me go kill these guys real quick. Get out of here, spider. Alright, I'm back in the build phase. Let me build these really quickly. Got 30 seconds. I've got a turret. Select that. That's a bug. I gotta fix that. Cancel. Cancel works. But the menu didn't clear. That's an issue. So build another. Actually, I can't. Unaffordable. So that black and red background, but I can afford the cover here. So I'll go ahead and build that. Clear these enemies. Die, you freak. Okay. I got one build socket left here. I can't afford the cover, can't afford the turret, I have a nice black background here. I have this locked slot here. Maybe I want to show that as locked, for whatever reason. Maybe I have to be a certain level, or be at a certain wave. The cancel is working. The icons aren't quite fitting in there right. I have this background square I don't really like. Still needs a little bit of polish, but I'm really happy with the progress I've been making on this. Super, super excited. I just love that anvil. I think it's a good representation of hey, this is a build menu. It just kind of reads that way. But yeah, that's the progress I've made so far.